What up, YouTube? Truck and Stone here at you, wrapping up truck driving school. Yesterday, I passed my skills test. I did my pre-trip inspection, all of that, all of it, all at once. I had to use one pull-up on my parallel parking, just because I was a little bit too deep in the box. By that, I mean like 2 inches. Oops. But I pulled up, I straightened out in the box just to make my trailer and my tractor straight, and then I was good to go. So, got that done. I had some guardian angels watching out for me on my road test. There was a few times when I needed to make a wide right turn, and there was traffic coming in to the stop sign that for the intersection that I was going to go through. I had the right of way, but because I was driving a 53-foot trailer, I could not make that turn with that car there. So both times that happened, the vehicle that was approaching the stop sign saw that I was coming and gave me plenty of room to make my turn. So I was very happy with that. Everything went well. There's been a few times when paperwork was misplaced at the school, and it almost cost me a few extra days. It could have potentially cost me an extra week. I got on top of it, and I took matters into my own hands. I'm not going to let somebody else have control over my future. I am in control of my future. Now, that being said, I do understand that there are variables that come into life, and that sometimes I'm going to have to accept that my fate will be at my dispatcher and my fleet manager's hands. But there are ways around that too. So, if you can't get a problem solved at the lower level, go to the middle level. If it can't get solved at the middle level, go to the top. Had a situation come up like that today. Started working out transportation issues from getting here in DeSoto to Oklahoma City, where the nearest terminal is, where they do orientation for the company. There is a driver here that is mentally unstable. I don't know how he's gotten this far in life, but he has, and he passed his skills test today. So if he was able to pass the skills test, all of you guys can, and girls, everybody can. This kid, I don't know, I guess he's got some guardian angels too. But it really concerns me that he's going to be driving a rig. It also concerns me and brings some light to me that there are some scary people in this world. I'm not scared of really anybody or anything, but I am aware of the dangers. So I've got some street smarts behind me. And with that being said, I sent an email to my recruiter stating that fact, that I am not going to ride in a vehicle with him. And he's had a few issues with his roommates here. He was caught stealing from one of the roommates' bags, trying to get cigarettes. Cigarettes. Really? I mean, I get it. I smoke too. Well, I vape. I don't smoke, but it's still a nicotine product. But, so his roommate switched rooms. Luckily, that kid, Marcus, he left on Wednesday, headed to the main terminal. Another kid that he was with at first, when he first got here, his roommate woke up to being slapped and hit in the face. Now, I don't know what happened earlier in the day, But just from spending time around this kid, I know for a fact that his roommate probably didn't do anything to deserve that. Most likely, he's just crazy. If you've ever seen the movie American Psycho, this is him. So anyway, I sent an email to my recruiter stating that I'm not willing to get into a vehicle with him for any period of time. I don't care if it's for a block or if it's for 100 or 200 or 300 miles. I'll find my own way. My recruiter forwarded my message to middle management, and I'm expecting a phone call in the morning with a solution. I'm going to be successful, and I'm going to get to orientation, and I'm going to get through orientation. I'm going to get on my trainer's truck, and I'm going to accomplish my goals. I'm not going to let fear or Satan or anything or anybody get in my way. I am determined. And it's in my name. Stone, I'm stubborn. I am very stubborn, and I go with my gut instinct. Shout out to Papa Joe. Papa Joe talked to me about some strategies to be able to get through this whole team driving thing. I knew what I was getting myself into when I first signed up for this whole deal. He just confirmed that I need to stick with my plan. So I'm going to stick with my plan. I'm going to make my trainer train me. Yes, it would be nice to start making 5,000 and 6,000 and 7,000 miles a week. Absolutely. As soon as possible. After my 28 days. That trainer is getting paid more per mile because he's going to get less miles. Because he is training me. That's his job, to sit in the passenger seat and to train me. So he's going to have his work cut out for him, or her, whoever it ends up being. If you see my videos, watch out, because I'm coming. But anyway, guys, like I said, keep a positive mindset through this whole thing. Make sure you bring a little bit of spending money with you. Don't come down here broke, man. It makes it rough. I definitely did not come with a bunch of cash. I came with just enough to be able to make it through, and I really wish that I had been more fiscally responsible before I showed up. Thank you to my family for helping me out. Y'all are a blessing. But other than that, I got my Class A CDL today. It took 5 minutes at the driver's license office to pick it up. So, thankfully, I didn't have to spend another 5 hours at a Texas DPS office. Yeah, things are moving along. So, I really don't have a whole lot more for you guys. I am going to shoot my pre-trip inspection tomorrow. I'm going to go up to the driving range. I talked to the director, and he was fine with that. He said I had one of the best pre-trips that he's had come through the school. So I'm going to video that, and I'm going to post it up here on YouTube, and I'm going to share it with a couple of drivers that have requested it. It's a good pre-trip. I think it's something that every driver should know, and I pray that I don't miss anything, but if I do, it is what it is. There's a lot of things on a rig, but I know that rig front and back. Not as well as a diesel mechanic, but as well as a driver should know anyway. So look forward to those videos. I'll let you guys know as my journey continues. I don't have to do anything tomorrow at school. I'm just kind of volunteering to go up there and do a pre-trip. Saturday I'll have off, and then Sunday I will get into my car, or not my car, but the rental car, and drive to Oklahoma. So 4 hours away. Anyway, guys, keep your heads up. If y'all want to get into trucking, there's quite a few good drivers out here that have a lot of good advice and a lot of good mentoring. Red Viking Trucker, Simple Living with Papa Joe, Trucker Scooby Doo. If you want some funny videos, check out Guilty 718. He's hilarious, but he's got a lot of good lessons in there too. SoCal, man, you want to talk about some education. That man is an open book of knowledge. He's like an encyclopedia, I feel like. I really appreciate that. Really cool information. But yeah, just weed through the BS, man, just like anything else in life. Y'all have a good night, good afternoon, good day, whatever time of day it is that you're watching this. And thank you guys for all the support. I appreciate it. I hope that I've been able to answer some questions about how to survive truck driving school. The main thing is just keep a positive mindset, man. Anything you set your mind to, you can get it done. Just got to persevere a little bit. Anyway, Truck and Stone, I'm out.